I thought we had a better patch where we started to play better football around their box, and we had better build-up play, more structured build-up play. But the second half, we changed Sammy for Keegan, and initially that looked good, and again that sort of faltered because of a lack of quality. And I've just been into the players and told them I think this game was a frustrating one, but for us it was a lack of missed opportunities. I don't mean missed goal chances, I mean missed opportunities to set off good attacks. Either someone took too many touches, we made a poor decision, we played backwards instead of forwards, or just made a technical error. But all of that together with an opponent that was working their socks off, you've got to be said, so credit to them. They want to get a result as well. But I just thought it's missed opportunities. If we'd have raised our game 10% in certain areas, then I think we've had a chance. Again, I didn't think we didn't show the quality to do that, and neither team did really. So it was going to be a mistake or a set play that was going to win the game. And as it turns out, I think 0-0 is probably a fair result.
Tapang.
Coach Baxter Tapang here from Sokala Duma.
Yeah, hi.
I see you had Kambole on the bench. Is he still on the transfer list? What's the situation with him?
Well,
is it also a striker situation?
Yeah, I mean, I'll answer the question, but with all due respect, I'd prefer to talk about the players that were on the field. The situation with our transfer listed players. That doesn't change overnight. The transfer window is going to come and go, and the players that I mean, we can get an offer for a player that's not on the transfer list. So the transfer window will come and go, and then we'll see after that if we've lost anything or if we need anything. So, but to be honest, I'd rather speak about the players that actually played.
Mazola.
Evening, Mazola.
Sorry, Coach, I lost you there. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I've got you.
Yeah. Coach, just on Samir Lukovic, in his first season in South African football, top goal scorer at the club.
Yeah.
Second season obviously had started with him coming back from a sort of long-term injury.
Yeah.
This season, obviously already starting games, but obviously hasn't had a goal yet.
Yep.
What do you think you can do to get him ticking again from that first sort of appetite that we saw from his debut season in SA football?
Look, I think there's nothing wrong with his appetite, honestly, Mazola. He's desperate to do well for us. It's got nothing to do with that. I think with injuries, with being away, I think, and having a period where he's not scored, and I think all of those things are frustrating him, and he's finding it difficult. He's finding it difficult to give his best. Now we've tweaked his position a little bit to change his angle, so he's not back to goals as much. In training, he's looked very good, and then we've been tempted to continue it. I just thought tonight that Keegan's mobility may pick the lock a little bit better than Sammy's strength, but as far as Sammy's concerned, it's just a question of keep on going until it cracks. All strikers go through patches where they're not at their best, and it's a question of doing everything else while that's the situation. Doing everything else, you're defending, you're competing, you link up play. Do that as best you can until it cracks. And sometimes it's the old ketchup bottle, isn't it? It's you're hitting the ketchup bottle and nothing's coming, and then all of a sudden it's all over your plate. That's what I'm waiting for with Sammy, and we'll have whatever patience we can. But obviously we've got a squad, and we need to make sure that we put the players on the field that we think can win the game.
David.
Hi, Coach. It's David from Indisky Times. I hope you're good.
Hi, David. Thank you.
I just wanted to find out, Itumeleng Kuna was not in the squad today. You know, he looked
No.
very good last week. Was it a medical reason?
No.
And then,
No, not at all. Do you want me to answer that one first, and then I'll take your follow-up question?
Okay.
Yep. No, Itu's nothing wrong with him. Nothing he did against Sundowns. We just thought that this would be a longer game from their side. As it turned out, it was. So it was going to be a more mobile, out in your penalty area sort of goalkeeper's role, and we thought Bruce was the best one of our four suited to that. I spoke to Itu before we left, and I said, and because you started, I'm not going to put you on the bench here, because you stay here, train hard, and then it's up for grabs again on Wednesday.
Benji.
Hope you got that one, David. Yes, thank you, Coach. Second question, just very quick. Bernard Parker was the captain today. Is that now his order that he is the vice captain whenever Kuna is not playing?
Yeah, well, we just think at the moment, Bernard being the senior player, he's the most suitable for that. You know, if we move down the line and someone really puts his hand up, then we'll rethink. But we think that Itu's the captain when he plays, and at the moment, Bernard's the vice captain.
Benjamin.
Hello, Benjamin. No.
Benjamin is not here. Karabo, last question.
Thank you. Good evening, Coach.
Good evening.
Karabo here from the beautiful Cape.
Hi.
Coach, Keegan Dolly, Coach, how far is he from starting a football match? Well, obviously, last week he had a brilliant touch, that set up Kamapilat in his first touch, and today he had a very good few touches here and there. His positional move was also good. How far is he from starting a football match, Coach?
Very close. I would say very close. Keegan has moved from when he signed, he'd had a long period of inactivity, so both his sharpness and his touch and his endurance, it was lacking. He's worked really hard. He's a great lad to have around the place, and when he's gone on, as you rightly said, he's gone on in both of our games and a friendly game against Supersport, and he's done really well for the time he's had on there. Now, you can understand that the temptation for me is to throw him in, but I think we'll be looking at maybe a hamstring injury or a soft tissue injury if we do that. So I'm battling a little bit with myself that I don't want to throw him in too soon, but at the same time you see his quality obviously when he comes on, and you're sorely tempted. So I think all in all he's close, and we'll see. We always check how he reacts to each game, soreness, fatigue, that sort of thing.